Hello. Firex, Fire, the giver, said I can hear those beautiful birds in the background. Yeah, they Bobby and Barbie. AJ said spread it. Just did. And Beard Weird said, how far can you fit your fist in? Oh my goodness. That's for me to know and you to find out. Oh my gosh. So namaste, everyone. It's lovely to see you all. I have just made in the oven a homemade vegan pizza. So it's in the oven, and Beardweed said this her dad's favorite pose. Well, I'm really glad. I'm glad that I did that. Yeah. So it's called Feet Up that I use. Yeah, I'll show you my pizza vegan pizza when it's finished, which won't be long. I'll show it to you. It's like incredible. It's so yummy. So I'll show you the type of cheese I put on it. AJ asked what type of cheese. I'll show you because I use the oil in it as well. So it's feta and it's lemon and rosemary marinated, and it's made from almond milk. Thank you. Courtney says I will sub and like. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's really delicious. So it's soaked in this. The other one that I mainly like is like a chili based one, but they always run out. But this one today, I got the lemon and rosemary. Well, I got it yesterday. I wouldn't eat that whole one in a day. And yeah, so it's really, really nice. And I use the oil in it to put on top of the pizza. And I put avocado, and I get the broccoli and I shave the top of the broccoli off. Right, I don't put a whole broccoli on it. I just shave the broccoli off, and it gives it, do vegan chicks swallow? Oh, yeah, I swallow like all the vegan food. Very much so. But I think you're being rude, but like, you know. Yeah, so like it's really delicious, and yeah, I'm a plant-based eater, so and yes, the giver of peace said beard weed go away. So anyway, so you can hear my budgies in the background, and it's Bobby and Barbie, and I love them so much, like so much. I had Billy and Barbie before, but Billy passed away, and so I got Bobby, and yeah, Turbo Granny said J Dove. Turbo Danny, like Turbo Granny. Actually, it's Nanny. I'm not a granny, I'm a nanny. And I'm 52, so I'm a young nanny, and I'm a very fun nanny, and I was a very fun mummy. So yeah, like very fun. So my kids would come home, and they would like come home from school, and I'd have the whole house decked out, and I would be a DJ, like a full DJ, and they'd come in like the smoke machine on, the lasers going and everything, and I'd be like and then when dinner was ready, I would get the microphone and say, dinner's ready, So it was like a super fun time, and I'm a super fun nanny. So, my grandson just, he stares at me when I come because he's just waiting for what I'm gonna do next. He's like, what is she gonna do next? Because I have a very I express myself very, like, I could be watching say a seminar or an interview and disagree with it. I wouldn't say anything, but you can tell by my face, like, it's just like very expressionable. So my grandson absolutely loves that part of me. He's just like waiting for what comes next. And my son is about to have a baby girl, which is really, really awesome. I'm going to the baby shower this weekend, so that's going to be really fun. So, and my best friends, Jason and Maddie, they're having a baby girl too, and their baby girl's name is going to be Rainbow Serpent Wing. How awesome is that? They're Indigenous people, and the rainbow is like so much happiness, and serpent is the rainbow serpent, and Wing is his surname, and he is half Chinese and like part Chinese. His dad's Chinese, and his mum's Aboriginal. Yeah, so rainbow. And then if it was gonna be a boy, it was gonna be Dragon Serpent Wing. So yeah, so it's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, so I think it's awesome. So, yeah, but no more babies for me. I had my children when I was 20, I was pregnant when I had my daughter when I was 20. So, and my son when I was 21. So, you know, there you go. Um, so I was a young mom, and like it meant that they had a lot of fun with me, and I'm a young nanny, so it means that they get to have a lot of fun with me. Yeah, so Angel just said, in my world, everyone eats rainbows and poops butterflies. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Uh, and then Jero said, who is Marilyn Morrow near you? I don't understand that. Like, do you mean I'm Marilyn Monroe? Do you really? I'm like more of a Mae West. So I'll give you a Mae West was from my grandmother's era, and I kind of really liked that old school stuff, and I've always been a little bit of a performer. And this is what she would say. She's like a really old, like a real old school, like before Marilyn Monroe. She would say, is that a gun in your pocket? Or you're just happy to see me, sweetheart? Well, come up and see me sometime. But I love the one, is that a gun in your pocket? Or you're just happy to see me? Yeah, so that's really cool. I like all that stuff. I'm actually doing a performing arts class at the moment. It's the first one I've ever done in my whole life. I've always just like learnt things myself. Like I'm self-taught dancer, self-taught on these things, self-taught. I haven't had to learn like performing stuff because that's who I am. But for the first time in my life, I am doing a performing arts class, and we're doing Shakespeare. And I had to do Richard the Third, and I was Richard the Third, and I had to do this like, had to be a man, and it was actually really fun. Like really fun, like, yeah, so I had to come out, and Shakespeare's really hard, so I had to kind of understand and like go over the dialect and like work out what the hell it meant and then come out and do it. So that was really good. And Angel Dust says, say in my world, everyone eats rainbows and poops butterflies, and say that's beautiful, Katie. Okay. In my world, everyone eats rainbows and poops butterflies. That's beautiful, Katie. And Patiently Happy said, I worked at restaurant and when Muslim customers come to eat, I secretly put pork meat in their food. Oh, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, I don't know if that's a really good idea or not. Firstly, like, it's the wrong person to say it to, because the reason I'm vegan is because I love animals. Like, I deeply love animals, like deeply. And the only way I feel completely committed to that is by not eating them or not buying any products with them in it. So, and Jirara said, if you were my wife, I would love to see you in those yoga positions every day. Well, that's very kind of you. Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, yes, Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. Do you know what, Sashki? I honestly have a look closely at them. They're the most wicked glasses. They're not, they're more than what you think, but they are totally Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. When I got them, I was like, I'm so Jeffrey Dahmer in a really like non-killing way, but they're deadly. They're my favorite glasses. I've got like heaps of glasses. I've actually got double vision. So I see two of everything. Oh, thank you. She said, I'm Sakshi said, you're totally rocking them. Thank you. I totally love them. I love, love, love them. And they're like, yeah, they're my favorite glasses to wear. Not just because of the look of them, because I feel like I can see out of them really, really well. Like, even though the prescriptions are the same in the others, these ones are just like, I don't know, they're just better. Like better, 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 better. So yeah, this is my second live today I've done, because I did like some like a really intense yoga session earlier today, and I did that on here. So I got some like daytime and morning time people from the US watching me, because like I've actually got 52% of my viewers are from the USA. So yeah, that's the truth. I can't keep up with everyone's like questions, but I'll try. Yeah, and Angel Dust, please be respectful, man. Yes, be respectful. Like, you know what? You get much further in life being respectful, and you get much further being a little bit like cheeky, and like you can say things without saying them. Like, it's just like not cool to be like straight down into the filth. Like, it's really not. Like, proper flirting and proper fun is like being like a kitty cat and being like this, not like I want to get my fist and put it inside you. It's like really, really, really like off-putting. It doesn't turn women on. It makes them feel really uncomfortable, and it makes them feel like you are a sleaze bucket. So that is the vibe that you're giving out. And I can handle pretty much anything. And I'm just like, sort of like, you know, cheeky is the good one. Thank you, Sakshi. But to be like filthy is really quite gross, because firstly, right, let's go into porn, right? We'll talk about pornographic videoing. A lot of men, and I suppose women as well, watch porn, and you think that that is what is normal and that is what we want. And it's the complete reverse of what we want. It's the complete reverse of what we want. We don't want that. It's actually revolting. There's nothing intimate about it. There's nothing nice about it. It's just like, and it's just false advertising, let's call it. It's false advertising. It's like, you know, if you try that stuff in a bedroom with a woman, you might get away with it the first time, possibly, and she'll be screaming, but not from pleasure. Not from pleasure. She might fake the scream as pleasure just to get it over and done with, whatever, but it's not pleasurable. Those things are not pleasurable. They're actually quite uncomfortable and quite invasive and quite wrong, you know. It's just wrong. It really is wrong. Like, so if you're watching porn, I would recommend you do not try that on someone you really adore. That's just a really bad thing to do. And do not be confused or misread by that you think that that is a normal way that a woman wants to be treated, or a man for that fact. Like, you know, men don't want to be treated like that either. So, you know, that's how I feel about all of that. You can't assume that that's the way people want to be treated. It's really quite disgusting. You know, and sex and love and everything in a bedroom is a really private thing. And when you feel really, really comfortable with someone and you're really, really into them, what you do together should stay in the bedroom together. And to be saying that you want to try these things on someone or something, like, it's just an instant, like, run away. I'll run away. I will smile and go, that's funny. And then you won't see me again. Like, if I'm out in a club or someone says something to me or whatever, because I go out a fair bit to bands and stuff, I am gone. They won't see me, like, ever. I'm gone. I'm so far gone. It's ridiculous. Like, you know, you can be sexy, right? You can be sexy and flirty and everything like that. And the right style of person will just have fun with you. They won't say, I want to bend you over and I want to put my fist inside you and let's do these things. Like, it's an instant turn off. It's instant. It's like there's something in your brain that just goes, you are a filth bag. There's nothing about this conversation that's going to happen. So, you know, that's how I feel about that. So, you know, you went there. So yeah, well, someone said up there, someone on this thread said they'd like to put their fist on this thread that we're talking about. I do not remember who it was. I could go back down. I can't be bothered. But someone in this thread said that. Well, that's just foul, really. Like, ew. And, like, I've had children. That's enough. But it's none of your business anyway, even if, like, but seriously, if you're getting these ideas off pornographic videos, I promise you it's false advertising. That is not what women or men like, unless it's between two partners that adore each other and it's something that they have explored themselves. So there you go. Now let me get my vegan pizza out and I'll show you all, okay? Hi, Stormy Robinson. How are you? I'm going to get my vegan pizza and I will show you all. I'll be back in a minute. Wait till you see this. Okay, it looks really good. So here's my vegan pizza. Hang on. Oh, it's very hot. There you go. That's my vegan pizza. I'll tell you what's on it. There is a capsicum. There's red capsicum and yellow capsicum. And there's red onion. There's pizza sauce. There's avocado. And there's Italian herbs and spices. And the feta cheese with the oil, which makes it all yummy and beautiful. And it's on pita bread. So it's really, oh, and I shave all over the top of it. I shave broccoli on the top of it. Who just puts a little, like it sparkles a little like it makes it really like look crunchy and nice and delicious. And watch when I taste it. Oh, it's very hot. Hang on. It's really good. Like, it's really, really good. Oh my gosh. Ethan Booth. How are you? Ethan Booth is here. I want to ask you, Ethan, how are you? You had an injury. And I hope you're all right. Tim Pope liked and subscribed. Thank you very much, Tim. I really appreciate you. Welcome to my home and welcome to my channel. I want to ask Ethan Booth how he is. Because he had an injury, a sporting injury. Because I've been following him. You're very good. How is your veganism going? Yeah, so it's delicious. It's a really delicious pizza. I can't make anyone be a vegan. All I can say is meat's really expensive. And Ethan wants to know the recipe. I'm going to give it to you, Ethan. So it's pita bread. Just a small pita bread, not the big size, just a small one. It's a little tin of Italian like tomato pizza sauce, and I put like it on the base, and then I cut up avocado. It's red capsicum, yellow capsicum, red onion, and this feta cheese, right? And it's marinated in lemon and rosemary, and it's made out of almond milk. It's delicious, and it's marinated in oil. So I pour the oil all over the top of it, and it's really delicious. So, yeah, so it's really, really nice. Like, oh my gosh. Really good. Purple onion, yeah. Purple onion. So I call it red onion, but it's purple onion. Purple onion's good. Yeah, it's green cups. I don't know the green onion, but yeah, it's really good for you. And like I've done 2 big sessions of exercise today. It's just like perfect. It ties it all up for me. I've got a lot of things in here. The capsicums are really good. The onions, everything in here is really, really good. I also make a pizza without the bread as well. I make pizza with the base with potato sometimes. Like, I cut the potato up in slices and then, yeah, yummy. I cut the potato up in slices and then I cook them like potato chips kind of thing in the oven to a kind of a golden brown color. And then I get them out and then they put them on the base, and that's the base of the pizza. So I can do it without bread as well. You still like, it's, you know, I just don't like eating bread a lot. It makes me feel like, your fave ad says, I love potatoes, so do I. Using bread, it just makes me feel like the wrong type of full. It makes me feel like just the wrong full, but I want a little bit tonight. So, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so it's really good. Another thing I like to eat is vegan. Like, I make these like vegetable bakes. So I cut all my vegetables up and I put them in like a glass dish. So I do them in like sort of like slices, like Smith's chips slices, not that thin, but that type of slice. Keep the skin on and everything. Sweet potato, carrots, onion, shave the broccoli, and I layer it all up, and I do capsicum and onion and everything, and then I again pour this oil all through it and the cheese, and then it's like a vegetable bake, and it's really nice. And then I make a homemade tabbouleh because I've got like mint growing, and I've got like all my garden out there on the balcony, and I do a proper homemade tabbouleh, which is really good. And Neve said, how are my kids? They're really good. I'm going to my son's baby shower. Like, they're having a baby shower on the weekend, on Sunday. My friends are coming here on Friday night. And Ethan said that's cool. My friends are coming here on Friday night. They're really good friends. And I might do a live and you can meet them. They're like really good friends of mine. Like, I'll do a live while they're here. And so one of them was my art teacher. The other one was an art student. So she was a student with me in an Aboriginal art school. We were all in, but he was the teacher. He was teaching me, and I said to him on the second day, you know, you're not my teacher. And he's like, I kind of am. And I said, no, you're my friend. Anyway, we all became really good friends, and then I set them two up, and then I got them married. I was their celebrant. I got them married. And I don't know if you watch Schitt's Creek, but I was like Moira off Schitt's Creek. I got them married, and it was the most fabulous wedding. And it wasn't like a normal wedding. It was like the craziest good wedding ever. Naomi, can I tell you SMT? I don't know what SMT means. Yes, you can tell me something. Neve, tell me. I want to know. You just, There's green onions apparently. I don't know. I've never had a green onion. Probably is. There's so many vegetables and stuff. I've got the best fruit and vegetable shop here where I live. Like, I don't go to Woolies. I'm boycott it. I boycott that. If you go to Woolies, right? Oh, Neve said I'm gay. Well, that's good. I'm happy for you. And no, it doesn't mean like I didn't have to comment. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I've boycotted Woolworths and Coles and all those grocery stores because, let me tell you something. There's no food in them, right? Every single aisle you walk down is not food. It is all processed shit. Every single middle aisle you go down is all processed. You're wasting your money and you're filling yourself with absolute garbage. Even the health food aisle, right? Everything is absolute garbage. Like all the health bars and all that bullshit. It's just like shit, man. You're better off investing in proper food from a fruit shop where they have insane stuff. Like they make homemade things and everything at the awesome fruit shops. Like I had eggplant schnitzel, mine sell. Eggplant schnitzel. Like that's real food. Like that is real. Gay is great. Gay is great. That's what the giver of peace said. Sorry. Gay is great. Anything's great. Really. I'm so down with anything and anyone, providing people are nice to each other. Like I have got such a variety of friends. I've got young friends, old friends, straight friends, gay friends, dark friends, light friends, Asian friends. I've never, ever, I've always been it since I was a child. I don't see anything other than the spirit that they're giving me, you know. I can always like see in someone's eyes if they've got a little bit of cheekiness and they want to play and have fun, and that's all I ever really care about. I can spot a mile away when someone's being rude. I can feel it. I can see it. They don't even have to say it. I know it. I don't like it. I don't like that. I steer right away from it because I'm like a hurricane. I'm like a little kitty cat. But when someone's nasty, particularly when they're nasty to someone or an animal that is defenseless, example, when someone with a disability or an elderly person or someone is being mistreated at a shop or something like that, I will come in like an absolute terrier and absolutely tear them down because, you know, you have to stick up for people that are being mistreated. You really do. Like the Adam Goods saga that went on. I tell you why Sydney Swans are losing. It's because they never stood up for Adam Goods when the whole entire stadium was you know, spilling bigotry stuff at him. It was awesome. So, you know, like I call it the Hang on. Anyway, yeah, like, you can't be mean to people around me because I'll bring you down. Yeah, so anyway, so now, like, what are you eating? I'm eating a vegan pizza. I made this most amazing vegan pizza. So if you're mean to people while you're around me, you'll regret it. Regret it because I'll take it to levels where you've just got, like, I've said to someone, I'm prepared to die over this. It's the truth. That's how far I get. I'm a strong woman, physically and mentally. Mystical said, I would love to try it. I'm not vegan though. That's all right. You can still eat vegan food. The thing is, you can just, like, you know, when you're choosing things to eat, occasionally just choose meals with no meat in it. And then, then maybe one day a week don't have any meat or whatever. So you can just do things like that. It's a very slow process. But yeah, you can't be nasty to people. I like eating porcupines. Okay, that's very nice. What bread? I don't use a microwave. I don't use a microwave. Someone asked me what Bella said, what brand is in my, I don't use a microwave. And the reason I don't is because thank you, Neve. Everyone who's bullying Naomi, let her be a queen, slay in peace. Thank you. I want to be a queen, slay in peace. I'm not even feeling any of the negative comments right now. Sometimes you do. Sometimes when you're having an off day or something, you can feel it. But I'm feeling very strong at the moment. So you could say anything to me right now and it just doesn't offend me. It's like completely boring, actually. I don't care. And you have to be strong in life. But sometimes we're not always strong. And when we're not strong, we've got to take care of each other. Or you stay at home where no one can get to you. Because we have these moments where we feel very vulnerable and very unsure of ourselves because of whatever reason. And they're the times where you either need support, meaning you might need a friend with you or something, and sometimes, you just need to stay at home and regather yourself and get your strength back and get back on top of yourself. You don't want to feel like, people are on top of you. You've got to be on top of yourself all the time. So, so when you're feeling like that, you either need support or stay at home. So that's the honest truth. So, really good. My budgies are flying around. So they're really beautiful. Sometimes I lay on the lounge underneath them. Well, nearly every night I do, actually. And they just, like, stare down at me and do these little twitters. So anyway, I did a post last night about bullying. It was like not on a short, it was like on a longer one. And I was like, because some people pick on my dancing. A lot of people love my dancing. And not everyone has to like what you do. Like obviously you don't have to like every artist. You don't have to like every actor or actress or anything like that. All you have to do though is just not watch them and just don't participate. And sometimes people write really, really negative stuff on my post, which is not often, but sometimes. There was one particular one I did where it was just like they were just coming in left, right, and center. It had a lot of views, this video, though. So I piss people off when I get a lot of views. I did a post and I said, because they were calling me granny and 60, 70-year-old and whatever. I said, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to die? Is that what you want? Do you want, because you don't like the way I dance and you don't like what I do and you don't think I should be doing this, do you think I'd be better off dead? Like, seriously, like, what is it that people want? Like, if you don't like it, then just don't watch it. It's not necessary to write bad comments, because all it's doing when you write bad comments is doing a few things. It's making you a very ugly person. It's making you a very ugly, bitter person. And it says a lot about you. It says a lot about your appearance. It says a lot about, like, if you're having a go of my dancing, it says that you can't dance. If it's having a go of my age, it means you're jealous that you're younger than me and you can't do what I'm doing, or you're upset that your mum doesn't do what I do and she should do it. And it says like a lot about you, right? So it makes me get to know you, and it just makes you look like a really ugly person. And that's certainly not the person I want to look like. I don't want to look like that. The only way you can look beautiful. Oh, Ethan. Hey, Naomi, what's happening? Hello, Ethan Booth. I'm eating my vegan pizza. Yeah, the only way. Hey, Amy J. Sam says, you're amazing. Haters are dumb. They are dumb. The only way you can look beautiful and be beautiful, right? Honestly, I get a lot of people saying that I'm beautiful and I look beautiful and I'm pretty and everything, is because I am. It's because the inside of me is beautiful. I have the most beautiful, beautiful thoughts. I'm a beautiful, caring person, and I stick up for people that need it. And I put myself out there, so it comes out in my appearance. And if I was an ugly person on the inside, it would come through on the outside. So if people are jealous of my appearances or jealous of my body or my fitness or anything, it's because they're ugly from the inside out. They can be beautiful too. They just got to work on themselves. You know, they got to work on themselves. They got to like work internally first. The first thing is you got to like concentrate on yourself, not on picking on other people. It's just a waste of time. Neve said, Naomi, just watch. A nice day. Watch. Honest, I'm getting hearts here. I love hearts. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of your space. To be awful and mean, it means you're ugly. It means you're an ugly, rotten person. And especially, I've got to tell you this to everyone. If you bitch about people to your friends also think you're ugly. That's nice. That's not nice. There is really mean person at school. She called me fatty. Well, do you know what? That's not nice. That's not very nice. Well, that person has a problem with their own appearance. So the only way they can feel better about their own appearance or their own inequality is by telling you that you're that. And it's none of their business, right? So you say back to them, it's none of your business. Concentrate on yourself. You know, concentrate on yourself. My body is my body, and you need to concentrate on your own body. So, Bella said I should be a public speaker. Believe it or not, Bella, I have been a motivational speaker all around Australia. So you've picked up on something very clever there, and that's very clever. And yes, people insult you by putting their own insecurities. Like, I get women my age insulting me. They can't handle it. They can't handle that a woman of my age can do what I can do. I would love to come to Melbourne one day, Bella. They can't handle it, but I put them in their place. So I really do. So, you know, it's important to, but you've got to do the same as well. You can't speak badly about people. Everything is a practice, because we all sometimes sneak in a bit of a not nice about someone. But if you can't speak nicely about someone, don't speak about them at all, because what happens, it makes your insides ugly, and it makes your facial expressions look not good, and you become ugly. If you speak, you just don't speak about people if you just don't, you speak nicely, and you speak nicely about yourself. So you wake up in the morning and you know how you talk in your head and you go, you say, I'm amazing. I'm going to have an amazing day. I'm so fortunate to have the body that I've got. I'm so fortunate to be able to breathe. I have a great smile. I'm going to go out today and make the world happy. And, you know, so all that sort of stuff. Like, you speak really kindly about yourself. And if you're like training or trying to get better in something, say to yourself every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. And then he's, you know, just Naomi, can you ban Odin? He's being mean to me. How do I do that right now? I don't even know how to do it. I'm not sure how to do it, but I will when I get off. Just ignore him. Not worth it. Honestly, you're amazing, Ethan. I'm reading so many things here. But yeah, I'm trying to give you are amazing, Ethan. You know, like, what I think of you. And I knew about your injury and everything like that. And, you know, but yeah, so, yeah, the Adam Goods curse, right? They haven't been able to win because Sydney Swans didn't stick up for him. Very bad mistake that was. It's absolutely screwed him. Screwed him forever, because they didn't fix the problem up from the beginning. Hi from Russia said, I hate pears. Hello, Russia. You know, you have to fix things when you do things wrong. You have to fix things. I'll pose. Someone wants me to pose. Wait, I'll pose. Do you want me to do it on this? Or like this? Like that? Or like that? Like that? Like that? Like that? Like that? That. Woo, 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 woo. Everybody's in the house. Yeah, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, so there's a lot of home truths for yourself. It's a practice. This is your homework. Every night and every morning, say nice things about yourself in your head. And every night and every morning. And practice not speaking illy, like poorly, of anybody else with anyone else. Because I promise you, if you bitch about someone to your friend, they also think you're no good. So don't be wise with your words. So if your friends are bitching about someone to you, just say, no. It's a hard no. Honestly. Bella says, I love you, thank you. And Neve said, beautiful. And Ethan said, amazing. Honestly, if someone speaks illy of anybody, anyone, just step back. No. They'll know what that means. And if it's a hard no, go, it's a hard no. Like, put them in their place because you don't want to go down to their level. And if they are bitching to you about someone, I promise they're bitching about you to someone else. So don't fall into the trap. They'll dob you in as well. And then you end up in all sorts of strife. So you're better off in life. It is a practice, like anything else is a practice. You know, this is a practice. This is a practice. Everything is a practice, right? So you've got to practice in here. Practice your strength in here, and then you will just fucking be a force to be reckoned with. You don't want to, like, you'll make the world a better place, right? You'll make your world a better place. So, you know, it's true. So there you go. I don't really have anything else to talk about now. I'm just totally like so excited that I just did a pose. What pose do you want me to do, Bella? Do you want me to stand there again? I just did. Oh, a headstand. Okay. There you go. Do you know what? Whew. Have to like just get a few minutes, few seconds. I've taught people how to use them that are like really, really overweight. I can get anyone up on them. Anyone. It's all about like balance and confidence, and I've got this ability to give anyone that I'm around complete authority, complete authority to be themselves, and it happens instantaneously. So I meet people and I can get their deepest, most awesomeness out of them within seconds, because I genuinely want to, and I've always had that gift. So I just want to make people feel really comfortable about who they are, and I have a gift of doing that. So, and then with that, I'm able to give them confidence in doing anything that, you know, that I know how to do, I can teach them how to do pretty much very quickly. I give, you know, it's just, I just can take them there, and it's a gift I've got. So I'm proud of it. I don't know where I got it from. It's just like I've had it in me since I was young. And, you know, you've either, you know, we all have special gifts, by the way. Can you do public speaking in Melbourne? I can do it anywhere, but I need to get someone that wants me to do I'd have to like, I don't know, have you got a company you work for or something? I could come and do it for them or something. Let me get back to you on that, because I'll be going to Melbourne soon or at some stage. I want to tell you something. My friend and I there's these little baby kangaroos that have been rescued because the kangaroos have been shot dead everywhere, and they've rescued these little joeys. And my friend and I might be raising one for 6 months. So there might be a little kangaroo on here. Little baby kangaroo. We don't know yet. So yeah, it's true, Ethan. Yeah, these little joeys have been saved, and they find it very difficult to live without their mummy in the pouch. And I'm such a massive animal lover, and it would be no problem at all for me to stay up all night with a joey. And I would love to go to schools around. Are you in school, Bella? I forget. I'll look into it if you are. I'd love to go to schools and do it. You know what I was? I was a boxing coach at Woolaware at Endeavour High School, which is a sports school, one suburb away from me. And I was the boxing coach. And I became like really like, sort of like, if I saw these kids on the street, like I wasn't a teacher, I just went in there to do boxing coaching. And I took a big ghetto blaster and played awesome music, big speakers, and jacked it right up and got them confidence. And there was one particular kid who just, if he saw me in the street, he'd just run and like high five me and everything like that. Timmy Tough Knuckles. Is that your school you go to? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I forget what I was saying then, but it's all wonderful though. I totally lost train then. Thought, Um, I've done some TV ads. Okay, Ethan, I get it. I've done TV ads probably 10 years ago. I was a triathlete and I was the female ambassador for Australian Triathlon. For the Australian, I was the female ambassador for that. I've been a boxer, a professional boxer, and I won the Golden Glove, and I got most dedicated female boxer of the year, and meaning you're really tough. Thank you. Yeah, I would love to motivate footballers. I reckon I could get a football team out there and just get them. I would. I would say do or die. Like I would make them I would be able to do it. I know I would. I know I would. I have a good friend. I had Kifafu, you need a young man to take you back to the old days. I'm all right. I have a really good life. Everything I want in my life, I have. Like everything. There's nothing I want more than what I've got. There's nothing. I'm really happy with my family. I'm happy with my friends. I'm happy, like I've got a music friend. We play music together all the time. I've got my art friends, and I spend a lot of time with my mum, and it's nothing that I want. So I don't need anything because I've got everything that I want. I don't go shopping for clothes or anything like that because I have like everything that I need. I've made pretty much all these awesome outfits because I can sew. And there's nothing that I want because I've got everything I need. Oh, it's the truth. And that's how you want to get your life. You want to get your life where you're not searching for anything. You're not searching for anything. You want to have everything like you want, and the only place you get it is from the inside of you, where it takes a lot of practice and a lot of time on you. You have to spend a lot of time on your own, like solitude. You have to be happy with your own company, and it's tough. It's tough at first to really get to know who you are, but it's very valuable and very strong if you can learn to be really happy with who you are and what you've got. And then it shouldn't matter what place you put in life, meaning, you could be put in prison, example. You don't want to be, by the way, but you could be, and you wouldn't be any different in there as to where you are now. Example, Nelson Mandela. He believed in something so much that he was as happy in there as he was outside of prison because he was following his true strength of what's inside of him. So, but it takes a lot of strength. You're either a leader or a follower. Leaders spend a lot of time on their own. Followers can't stand being on their own. They've always got to have someone with them, always got to be either on the phone or out or shopping or something like that, and following the masses. But a leader will spend time on their own and do what's good for them and really deeply understand what they are made up of. So, you know, from India, Ronio Patel is from India. Love from India. Love from Australia. So it's the truth. You've got to deeply love yourself. So ask yourself, am I a leader or am I a follower? 99% of the world are followers. 1% of the world are leaders. It's the truth. So you can go to a party. There could be 100 people there. One of those people in there is a true leader. The rest are sheep. You want to be the leader. The leader. So, example, you might be at a party and there'll be that one person that is outside on his own or on her own, just enjoying their own company. That's what you call a leader. They don't need the masses. They're happy with themselves. But it takes a lot of practice, a lot of strength, and you go through pain getting there. So there you go. That's all I have for tonight. I hope I've motivated you a little bit. I hope I've got your minds activated. I hope you can think differently about yourself, because you're important. The most important person in this world is you. So thank you, Riona. The most important person in this world is you. You come first. So it doesn't matter if you've got a boyfriend or a girlfriend. No. You come before them. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your needs, your wants, your health, everything, right? And then once you have filled everything up, then you can give to other people. But if you constantly go out and give to everyone else, they're going to suck the life out of you and you're going to end up with nothing except misery, right? It doesn't mean you're selfish at all. It means that you're loving and then you're caring, because without the best you can't deliver the best you to someone that you care for. And if you're with someone that demands all these things from you, think very clearly or very carefully. Are they really who you want to be with? Is this really what you want? Because no one owns you except you. So it's the truth. It's the truth. So boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, they don't own you. You own you. And you have to put 100% into you, and then you can participate in other. So it's the truth. And I'm going to go now. That was a really yummy pizza, or I wished I could have shared it to everyone. I truly do. But I've given you the recipe, so I've given you some thought. Namaste from me. Shine big, and I shall see you very, very soon. Bye for now.